you to draw near, and mark these lines which we have said, and quickly you shall hear, and quickly you shall hear, whether you're eightpence and strong beer. And we'll come no more a-nutting until another year. The winter it is coming on, dark, dirty, wet and cold. To try your good nature, this night we do make bold. This night we do make bold, with your eightpence and strong beer. And we'll come no more a-nutting until another year. Cellar and see what you can find. If your barrels be not empty, we hope you will prove kind. We hope you will prove kind, with your eightpence and strong beer. And we'll come no more a-nutting until another year. So now we make an ending of what we have begun. For going out a-nutting, we think there is no sin. We think there is no sin, with your eightpence and strong beer. And we'll come no more a-nutting until another year. By the banks of red roses, me love and I sat down, and I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, the bonny lassie cried, "Ah, Johnny, a lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." And now when I was a young man, I heard me mother say that Mary was a foolish girl and easily led astray. And rather than work, she would sooner sport and play with a Johnny on the banks of red roses. And he took her to his lodge, and he treated her to tea, saying, "Drink me, dearest Mary, and come along with me. Won't you drink me, dearest Mary, and come along with me to the lovely, lovely banks of red roses. By the banks of red roses, me love and I sat down, and I took out me fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, the bonny lassie cried, "Ah, Johnny, a lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." Well, they walked and they talked until they came unto a cave, where young Johnny all the day had been digging of a grave, where young Johnny all the day had been digging of a grave for to lay his lassie low among red roses. And he took forth his penknife, it was both a long and sharp, and he plunged it right into his own dear Mary's heart. Yes, he plunged it right into his own dear Mary's heart, and he left her lying alone among red roses. By the banks of red roses, beloved, and I sat down, and I took out me a fiddle for to play me love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, the bonny lassie cried, "Ah, Johnny, a lovely Johnny, don't you leave me." All on this pleasant morning together come our way, to tell you of the blossom that hangs on every tree. We have stayed up all evening to welcome in the day. Good people, all both great and small, it is the 1st of May. Good people, all both great and small, it is the 1st of May. Rise up, the master of this house, put on your chain of gold, and turn unto your loving wife so comely to behold. Rise up, the mistress of this house, with gold upon your breast, and if your body be asleep, we hope your soul's at rest. Oh, rise up, Mr. Wilbraham, all joys to you betide. Your horse is ready saddled, a-hunting for to ride. Your saddle is of silver, your bridle of the gold. Your wife shall ride beside you, so lovely to behold. Oh, rise up, Mr. Edgerton, and take your pen in hand, for you're a learned scholar, as we do understand. Oh, rise up, Mrs. Stockton, put on your rich attire, for every hair upon your head shines like the silver wire. Oh, rise up, the good housekeeper, put on your gown of silk, and may you have a husband good with 20 cows to milk. And where are all the pretty maids that live next door to you? Oh, they have come to bathe themselves all in the morning dew. God bless your house and harbour, your riches and your store. We hope the Lord will prosper you both now and evermore. So now we're going to leave you in peace and plenty here. We shall not sing this song again until another year. Good people, all both great and small, it is the 1st of May.
There was a king and a curious king, a king of mickle fame. He had one only daughter dear, and Diamond was her name. He had a boy and a kitchen boy, a boy of meikle scorn. But she loved him long and she loved him well, till the grass o'ergrew the corn. He had a boy and a kitchen boy, and William was his name. But he never lay out of the lady's bower till he'd brought a body to shame. When 20 long weeks they were over and past, then she began to weep. Her petticoat it grew short before, and her stays they would not meet. When even bells rung and even bells sung, all men were bound to rest. The king crept into Diamond's bower, just like a wandering ghost. Take off your berry brown gown and lay it on a stone, and straightway I will tell to thee whether you have loved a man. Well, if I have, despise me not, for he is all me joy. I will forsake both dukes and earls to marry your kitchen boy. She's taken off her berry brown gown and laid it on a stone, with the two sides round and a belly turned big. From her face the colour was gone. Oh where are me merry, merry man, that I pay both meat and fee? Go fetch to me the kitchen boy, we'll murder him secretly. And they have taken the bonny kitchen boy and murdered him on the plain. His hair was like the threads of gold, his eyes like the crystal stone. His hair was like the threads of gold, his teeth like the ivory bone. They've taken out the bonny boy's heart, put it into a cup of gold. Go take that to Lady Diamond, he said, for she's both stout and bold. And she's taken the heart all into her hands and set it at her bed's end. She's washed it with the tears that fell from her eyes. Next morning she was dead. Oh where me merry, merry man, that I pay both meat and wage? Why stayed ye not me cruel hand while I was in me rage? No wonder to me, Lady Diamond, he said, that he brought your body to shame. for there never was man of woman born so fair as is him that is slain. There was a king, and a curious king, a king of mickle fame. He had one only daughter dear, and Diamond was her name.
Oh, where are you going, said the false knight? To the child on the road,
I'm going to my school,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years. Oh, what to go ye there for, said the false knight? To the child on the road,
for to learn the word of God,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years. I wish you on the sea, said the false knight. To the child on the road,
and a good boat under me,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years. I wish you on the land, said the false knight. To the child on the road,
and a good stuff in my heart,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years. I wish you were up yonder tree, said the false knight. To the child on the road,
and a ladder under me,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years. I think I hear the bell, said the false knight. To the child on the road,
and it's ringing thee to heart,
said the bonny little girl of 70 years old. You sporting men of Chester, I'd have you all to hear of a man called Joseph Baker, who lived near Delamere. He ran faster than the old red fox, and further than the hound. And of all the men who challenged him, no equal could be found. For he rose up every morning before the day was clear, and through the shady forest he pursued the royal deer. And he chased the wind across the field, and the mist right up the hill. And he raised the dust along the road, and the stream down to the mill. Now sportsmen came from far and near to challenge Baker's speed. At every place, in every race, they swore to do that deed. And a tailor he came from Frodsham, and a soldier came from Hale, and a sailor came from Birkenhead, and a butcher came from Sale. He was never beaten in a race until that fatal day, when death at last defeated him and took his breath away. But if you should watch on a winter's night, you'll see him running still, as his ghost runs down from Kelsall Church right up to a Helsby Hill. Yes, if you should watch on a winter's night, you'll see him running still, as his ghost runs down from Kelsall Church right up to a Helsby Hill. From Macclesfield to Moberly, if you have a west to sell, don't leave the path at the Wizard Inn, or drink at the Wizard's well. From Moberly on a bright morning, on a snow-white purebred mare, a farmer rode to Macclesfield for to sell her out of the fair. Over Alderley Edge he took his path, where the day is endless night. But the mare did halt in a shroud of mist, for the man all clad in white. Well met, said the man as he stood in the path, won't you sell to me your mare? But the farmer said, well, she's not for sale till I get to a Macclesfield fair. Well, you can stand all day at the fair, but no bidding you will hear. I'll await your return to this very same place as the evening does draw near. Now this farmer, he was a puzzled man, as he rode into Macclesfield town, for admiring glances all that day could never fill his purse with crowns. So he returned a bitter man as the sun fell in the sky, and just as he had said that morn, this wizard did draw nigh. Now you must sell to me your mare for a silver and bright gold. And he led the farmer and his mare down a path both dark and cold, and they passed through some iron gates and through a great rock wall. Like moles they went nigh double bent, till they came to the sleeper's hall. With a fear this farmer white did gaze, and loudly he did moan, for full-dressed knights each with one mount, except for one alone. These are King Arthur's gallant men, who wait on England's need. So fill your purse and leave the mare, and leave the edge with speed. Though he left the edge a very rich man, his story has caused him a pain. And to those who would search for the iron gates will search the edge in vain. But some do say that old Nell Beck did find the iron gates, but most say that she stricken was with the marcher as her mate. From a Macclesfield to Moberly, if you have the worst to sell, don't leave the path at the Wizard Inn, or drink at the Wizard's well.
Oh, there was a wife at Usher's well, and a calling wife was she. She had 3 stout and stalwart sons, and she sent them o'er the sea. Now they had not been but a week from her, a week but barely one, when word came to the calling wife that her 3 sons were gone. And they had not been but a week from her, a week but barely 3, when word came to the calling wife that a son she'd never see. Oh, I wish the wind may cease to blow, and fishers in the flood, till my 3 sons come home to me in the earthly flesh and blood. But it fell about the Martinmas, when the nights were long and murk, the calling wife's 3 sons come home, but the hats were of the birk, and it neither grew in syke nor ditch, nor yet in any shop, but at the gates of paradise that buck grew fair enough. Come light the fire, me maidens all, draw water from the well, for all my house shall feast this night, since my 3 sons are well. And she has made to them a bed, and she's made it long and wide. She's wrapped a mantle round about, and sat down at the bedside. But then up and crow the red cock, and up and crow the grey, the youngest to the eldest said, "Oh, brother, we must away, for the cock doth crow and the day doth dawn, the January worm doth chide, if we be missed out of our place, then it's a sore pain we must find. Then it's fare thee well, me mother dear, and farewell to barn and byre, and fare thee well, bonny maiden, that kindles my mother's fire. Oh, there was a wife at Usher's well, and a calling wife was she. She had 3 stout and stalwart sons, and she sent them o'er the sea.
Come all you ringers good and grave, come listen to me peal. I'll tell you of 5 ringers brave that lived in Egla's Isle. They bear the sway in any array where'er they chance to go. Good music of melodious bells, 'tis their delight to show. The foreman gives the signal, he steps long with the toll. He casts his eye about them all and gives the sign to go. Away they pull with courage full, the hearted do revive. To hear them swing and music bring 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's Craddock the cordwainer first that rings the treble bell. The second is John Ellery, there's none can him excel. The third is Paulett Carpenter, the fourth is Thomas Cleave. Good fellow is the tenor man that rings them round so brave. They went up to Lanlivery and they bore away the prize, and then they went to Santody and there they did likewise. There's Stratton men, St Mabin men, St Issy and St Kew, but these 5 lads of Egla's Isle can all the rest outdo. So to conclude me merry task, the sovereign's health I'll join. Stand every man, I'll pass the flask and drink his health in wine. And here's to Craddock Ellery, and here's to Thomas Cleave, to Pollard and the tenor man that rings them round so brave. Come on, you loyal lovers of a high and low degree. I hope you'll pay attention and listen unto me. It's all about a young man, his story I'll tell to you. How he fought in Spain and Portugal and got slain at Waterloo. Now this young man that I speak about is proper, tall and thin. He's mild in his behaviour and complete in every limb. His cheeks are like the roses red, his eyes are lovely blue. There's no one here that I would compare with me love at Waterloo. Now my love, he is a soldier bold, with his knapsack and his gun. When Ireland fell and traitors arose, his rambles they begun. To Bonaparte he was faithful, and he wore a soldier's blue. 'Twas a little he thought it would be his lot to be slain at Waterloo. And when Bonnie Star was in the sky, my love, he went away. He told me that he loved me true, he'd marry me someday. He stood up straight and his soul shone bright with those timeless words so true. But now he lies with sightless eyes on the plains of Waterloo. And when Badajoz was taken, and the leaders all were damned, the fields around with carnage lay to show how much we'd planned. But we arose and we marched on to fight the fight again. And now we're marching o'er fields of dead on the plains of Waterloo. And it's many's the river I have crossed, though ankle deep in mud. And many's the battle I have fought, though ankle deep in blood. No heart and home are calling me, I've left them all for you. To see you fight for our land again on the plains of Waterloo. And if I don't get my own true love, no man on earth I'll take. All lonely roads and through shady groves I'll wander for his sake. All lonely roads and through shady groves, o'er hills and valleys too, I'll wander for me own true love, who died at Waterloo.
It rains in merry Lincoln, it rains in bower and all the boys of the merry Lincoln are playing at the ball. Well, they threw it so high and so very high, they threw it high and low. They threw it into the Jew's garden, where all the flowers do grow. Then out and there come the Jew's daughter, and she was dressed in green. Oh, my pretty young boy and my fine young boy, come fetch your ball again. Oh, I can't come in and I won't come in, I can't come in at all. I can't come in and I won't come in without my playfellows all. She gave him an apple as green as the grass, she gave him a gay gold ring. She gave him a cherry as red as his blood, and so she enticed him in. Then she sat him on a golden chair, she gave him kisses 9. She laid him on a golden bed, and she stabbed him like a swine. Then out and there come the thick, thick blood, and out and there come the thin. Then out and there come his red heart's blood, till there was no more in. She laid him on a dressing board, and dressed him like a swine. Then she threw him down a deep cold well, 'twas 40 fathoms and 9. the mass was sung and when bells were rung, when all the children went home, then every mother had got a son. This poor boy's mother had none. So she wrapped a mantle round about, and bitterly she did weep. She ran till she came to the Jew's garden, when all was fast asleep. Oh, my pretty young son, my fine young son, I pray you speak to me. Then run, dear mother, to the deep cold well, and there my body you'll see. She ran till she came to the deep cold well. She fell down on her knee. Oh, my pretty young son and my fine young son, I pray you speak to me. Run home, my mother dear, and fetch my winding sheet. And it's at the back of Lincoln town, it's there we two shall meet. Then all the books in the merry Lincoln were read without men's tongues, and all the bells in the merry Lincoln without men's hands were rung.
A gay fusilier came marching down through Rochester, bound for the wars in the Low Country. And he sang as he marched through those crowded streets of Rochester, who'll be a soldier for Marlborough and me? Who'll be a soldier? Who'll be a soldier? Who'll be a soldier for Marlborough and me? And he sang as he marched through those crowded streets of Rochester, who'll be a soldier for Marlborough and me? Not I, said the baker, nor I, said the mason, most of the people with them did agree to be paid in the powder and rattle of a cannonball, wages for soldiers for Marlborough and thee. The king, he has ordered new troops for the continent to strike the last blows at the enemy. And if you'd be a rover, all in a scarlet uniform, take the king's shilling for Marlborough and me. Oh, I, said a young man, I've long endured the parish queue, no work or wages for the likes of me. Starvation or danger, well, it shall prove my destiny to seek fresh employment with Marlborough and thee. So 40 new recruits went marching down through Rochester, bound for the wars in the Low Country. And they sang as they marched through those crowded streets of Rochester, who'll be a soldier for Marlborough and me? Who'll be a soldier? Who'll be a soldier? Who'll be a soldier for Marlborough and me? And they sang as they marched through those crowded streets of Rochester, who'll be a soldier for Marlborough